I wanted to be able to share this announcement with the audience that I've grown to love so much, especially the opportunities that you've given me. People come up to me all the time because they recognize me. And so, yeah, I was approached by a couple people that said, man, you've got this voice. You're passionate about the Republican Party. You're passionate about the values of the Republican Party. You're passionate about conservatism. Have you ever considered running for committeeman? And honestly, I've been an activist for 18 years, and I've always viewed that RNC committeeman is really kind of a present for people that are hardcore activists. And they're like, well, that's you. And I'm like, I guess I've never sat and thought about how, yeah, I mean, I've definitely put in a lot of time, energy, making phone calls, door knocking, helping out candidates, whether it's in official capacity, working for them, or as a volunteer. And I'm like, yeah, I guess why not me? Why not now? And so I've announced my campaign officially right here, right now. You can go and check out my website, akkamara.com. There's ways to figure out, how you can help me out. A couple of people have, asked me kind of leading up to this, because you can't not let people really close to you know that you're doing this.
Sure.
And people ask, like, is there anything that I can do, or can I vote for you? So this election is for a very small group of people in the Republican Party in Minnesota. We have delegates that are considered state central delegates, and that's kind of like the organizational body that votes on different rules for the party. And then you have like the state convention delegate body. And so tomorrow at caucus, people that want to be state convention delegates are going to do that, but the state central delegates have already been picked. They were picked a couple of years ago. And so that's the body. And so people really can't vote for me, but you can support me by going to the website, akkamara.com, and there's a way that you can contribute. And then you can continue just to follow my social media and support me in that way by sharing my content. And truly, the reason I'm doing this, I think that there's a messaging gap that we have in Minnesota and also across the country. I believe that average Americans, they resonate with what we believe in the Republican Party, right? From a value perspective, from an issues perspective, but we just have we're doing a bad job at getting that message out to people where they are. And using social media is something that I've been gifted. People tell me like, hey, you're good at the social media thing, and you're real good at talking. And so I hope to be able to use those skills and those gifts to be able to do exactly that and to reach people where they are, so I can pull more people into the fold, because I think that people are hungry for something that's different, but they're afraid as well. And so when you have that ability to communicate with people, you're going to be able to reach them where they are and bring them into the fold. And that's really what I hope to be able to do. And I also love talking about why our philosophy matters. I love talking about how our values actually can impact people on an individual level and make people's lives better. Like, I believe you should find, obviously, a faith, right? I'm a Christian, and I believe that that's the best faith for your moral understanding of how you live your life. But when it comes to, like, how do you organize government, how should you participate in society, I think that the Republican Party's values actually help people make better decisions about how to live their life. And so I'm a person that believes fundamentally that that's really the strength of our party, to be able to reach people where they are with the values that matter, that actually can make people's lives better, and also, of course, the way that our country works. So that's what I'm doing. Thank you so much for having me on and letting me drop my announcement live on air.